Welcome to the Ben Daniel podcast where we're calling a spade, Angel Reese and the Reese's Pieces delegation force her teammates to break down and cry in their post-game interview that happened last night. Folks, we were wondering why Marina Money Mabry wanted out of there. Yes, I'm sure it had to do with the tank job. I'm sure it had to do with the stat padding, but it might have also had to do with the Reese's Pieces calling her all these names on Twitter. I'm just saying. Folks, we saw Dana Evans request a trade before the Olympic break. Yeah, I'm sure she got tired of the tanking. I'm sure she got tired of the stat padding. But she probably was getting tired of all the names she was getting called by the Reese's Pieces on Twitter. I'm just saying. Folks, how quickly the narratives change, right? How quickly the tables turn. You cannot make this up. The WNBA is the gift that keeps on giving. Angel Reese fans are horrible, terrible people who bullied her teammates into asking for trades and crying on the podium in a post-game interview. Folks, if you missed what these players said in this post-game interview, don't worry, we're here for you. Let's take a listen and hear some of the things that these women had to say, shall we?
What was the sort of content of it? Like, what was the feeling like? What were you reading, seeing, hearing?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It was tough. I mean, Izzy, I know you can attest to that too. Yeah. It was really tough. I mean, we're professionals. We know that we can play this game. I mean, but when you got people that's steady bashing you, that's supposed to be our supporters, I feel like that was a little slap in the face, and that was hard to kind of deal with. But
it was disgusting.
It was really disgusting. But I always say God does not make mistakes, and I feel like this season really challenged my mental to another level. And I feel like I'm going to be so much better next season, just mentally prepared for everything. And I know, Izzy, you kind of feel that way too.
All right, Dana Evans, she strikes first. The Emperor strikes back. Dana Evans. Folks, in case you guys forget, Dana Evans was asking for a trade earlier in the season. She wanted out of Chicago. And as soon as she asked out, guess where she found herself ended up? On the bench, not getting any minutes. And her manager actually went on and he spoke about it. He's like, hey, I guess you're not playing her now. I guess we're holding grudges now. I guess we're going to hold the trade request against her and not let her keep her reps in, not let her keep her value up. And Dana Evans, to your point, I mean, it is what it is. You said you were professionals. I gotta challenge that. I gotta folks, I can't wipe the smile off my face. I gotta challenge that. You guys are professionals. I don't really know. I know you're playing a professional league, but the amount of missed layups that I see, the amount of just bad basketball that I see, only a handful of you guys really should be able to call yourselves professionals. But hey, that's just me being me, right? Our supporters directly calling out Chicago Sky fans, but it's not all Chicago Sky fans, right? It's the Angel Reese fans. Those are the ones. It's the Reese's Pieces that get after Dana Evans. And if you disagree, you must be crazy. Shout out to Gnarls Barkley. If you disagree, how dare you disagree? You're racist if you disagree. You're a meanie if you disagree. You're all these bad words if you disagree, because it's all Angel Reese fans. All you Angel Reese fans. Oh my goodness, Dana Evans. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Let's hear what your teammate, Isabel Harrison, had to say about her situation, shall we?
I've never experienced this amount of hate and harassment this entire season. I get emotional about it because I know Dana went through the same, but it's hard because it should have never been like that. And to go out and just want to play basketball every day, and you have people constantly, and if it's online, it's online, but like you now get tagged in it, and I'm constantly having to block people and just people making narratives up about you. It's hurtful.
It is.
And it's hard to just focus on basketball. And I appreciate the new eyes, but if it comes with hate and bigotry and racism and even people that look like me bashing you, you can
Oh no.
keep it offline because it's so hurtful and you don't know how that affects people. So
Wait a second. Wait a second. Did you say racism coming from people that look like you? Wait, that can't be true because this dumbass right here, she said black people can't be racist, Isabel. So are you lying to me? Are you making things up? Are you crazy? Are you not like us? Are you not Wait, did you just say racism? Oh, how quickly the narratives change.
I think that's just something that a lot of new fans need to be mindful of, and we don't want that to carry into the locker room. And
Exactly.
Be mindful of it. Folks. It's the same thing I'll say about what people say about get off the damn internet. Stop crying. Jesus Christ. These people are fans. They're allowed to do and say whatever they want to do, unless they're not being a dummy and they're going to a certain area and they're calling Caitlin Clark a school shooter. But I'm not going to police that person either. She is well within her crazy mind to say whatever she wants to say. Just don't be stalking. Don't be sending death threats. Don't be doing anything like that. But I mean everything else. Fans being folks, the WNBA said they want new eyes. You didn't say what kind of new. Hey, I want new eyes. I want new fans. But I only want the fans that are going to say positive things about me. I only want the fans who are only going to pat me on the back and kiss me on my ass. I don't want the real fans. I don't want the real people who have been fans their whole entire life. I don't want the fandom. I just want ass kissers. I just want supporters. Folks, let me be honest here. I really don't care. I don't care. You're an athlete. You're in the public eye. You're in the public space. If you can't deal with it, guess what? Go get a 9-to-5. Go sit yourself in an office and you'll be free from all criticism. You'll be free from all negative energy from the outside. You know what else you could do, right? You know what else you could do? Hey, Renee, you asked me, Renee, what if this happened to your sister? What if this happened to your daughter? What if this happened to your mother? What I would tell them, I already said, get off Twitter. Hey, Isabel, get off Twitter. You don't want to see the hate and the harassment that's causing you to have an emotional breakdown and cry on the podium? Get off Twitter. Get off Instagram. Get off all these social media sites that people used to boost your ego and kiss your ass. Oh my God, you're such a good basketball player. And Isabel Harrison, to be fair, I think you're better than Angel Reese. I mean, don't shoot me. Hands up, don't shoot. I'm just saying. You got a better mid-range, check. You rebound just as well, check. And when you're in the game, the offense seems to flow more, check. I mean, you can come to Indiana. I'm just saying, you can come to Indiana. But we're going to get into what they say about us Indiana fans because we're so terrible and mean. And we're this and we're that. I haven't seen Katie Lou Samuelson cry. I haven't seen Lexi Hull cry. I haven't seen Erica Wheeler cry. I haven't seen Kelsey Mitchell cry. I haven't seen Celeste Taylor cry. I haven't seen Grace Berger cry. I haven't seen Aaliyah Boston cry. I haven't seen anybody on the Indiana Fever cry because we come hard after our own, but we take care of our own too. Right? As hard as we go at them when they have bad games and miss layups and can't catch passes, they know it's all love. But it seems like it's a little bit different with you Chicago Sky or Reese's Pieces fans. It seems like you guys take it a step further, right? Any fan base that is delusional enough to think Angel Reese is one of the 10 best players in the WNBA, I can believe that they are delusional enough thinking to themselves that Isabel Harrison isn't a good player. Delusional enough thinking to themselves that Dana Evans isn't a good player, right? Dana Evans is averaging pretty decent numbers, especially for a point guard that got moved to being a backup point guard. Isabel Harrison, when she gets the minutes, we see how good the offense for the Chicago Sky looks. But that's just me. I digress. What else do you guys have to say, shall we?
And to piggyback on that is, I'm gonna say, especially for the people that support in the sky, if you're gonna support the sky. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was a big issue, and like, I mean, it messes with your mental. I don't care how good you are or what's going on.
If you're going to support this guy, folks. That's what it is. They're not used to people being mad. They're not used to fans being mad, not happy, upset, saying what they're not used to it. They're used to playing like trash, missing 5 layups, and be like, oh, it's okay. It's okay, you'll get him next time. It's okay, you'll get him next. If you want to support this guy, that's me supporting this guy. Get it? Because this guy, and I'm holding it up. I tried, guys. Right? If you want to support this guy, support this guy. Don't be mean to us. Don't critique our game. Don't call us names. Don't be fans. Be supporters. Be supporters. WNBA, you guys are pathetic. This is why. Oh man. Is this how it's always going to be? A couple fans, a couple trolls are going to say a couple mean things about you guys online, and we're going to break down and cry about it. Is that really what we're doing here? Come on. This is actually ridiculous. But you know what? I guarantee we won't hear a peep from Cheryl Swoops. We won't hear a peep from her, and we won't hear a peep from, come on now. They not like us. Y'all not like us. You know what? We're not like you. We're definitely not like you. If only the Chicago Sky, if only they had a strong veteran presence, right? If only they had a strong veteran presence, somebody like, I don't know, Erica Wheeler. But before we get into that, Cheryl Swoops, man, she tried to actually insinuate that there were problems going on within the Fever locker room. We see Kennedy Carter, two-piecing people up in the locker room. We see Kennedy Carter taking extended vacations. We see Teresa Weatherspoon sitting her starters so Angel Reese can play more minutes and pad her stats. We see Camila Cardoso playing 20 minutes so Angel Reese can pad her stats. We see Dana Evans sitting on the bench, Lindsey Allen sitting on the bench. We're seeing trading Marina Mabry tanking just so Angel Reese can pad her stats. But no, it's the Fever locker room that has the issues, right, Cheryl? The Fever locker room. That went from 13 wins to 20 wins, not making the playoffs since 2016 to now being in the playoffs. It's the Fever the locker room where you see the bench it's that locker room. That's the problem, right, Cheryl? Cheryl, let me take a listen and see what you had to say.
That's not my point. There's a lot of other shit going on that players are like, this ain't where I want to be.
Let me hear it.
Over there.
Yeah.
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 Some new shit going on around there.
It's a lot. Yeah. So you have players that are very significant on this Indiana Fever team that are like, I don't want to be here. This is where I want to be.
Yeah. Nalissa, there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, Nalissa's trash, by the way.
What kind of things do you feel?
I'm not in the locker room.
I'm not in the locker room. Did you guys hear that? I'm not in the locker room. I don't know. I'm not on the team. Let's hear that.
I'm not in the locker room.
I don't know. I'm not in the locker room. I'm not even on the team. Cheryl Swoops, being the crazy, delusional nut job that she is, just making up nonsense. Just making up trying to tear the team apart. But like I said, folks, they don't have veteran leadership like one Erica E-Dub Wheeler. Folks, before we even get into this, Erica Wheeler, salute to you. I have done a full 180 on you, Erica. Once you got out of the starting lineup, right? Once Christy Sides kind of situated the roles, Erica, you have been a saving grace for this team. How you conduct yourselves on the sidelines, the presence that you have when it comes to Caitlin Clark, being the head of the CC de-escalation committee. Erica Wheeler, I do appreciate everything you've done this year. It's unfortunate that you get paid max money. Hopefully we can renegotiate so we get an extra few bucks to sign a couple free agents. But Erica Wheeler, salute to you. Seriously, salute to you. I appreciate everything you've done for the Fever this season. Let's take a listen and see what Erica Wheeler, our veteran leader, had to say about some of the outside noise this year.
How much fun have you had this season? all we do is have fun. With Caitlin Clark, who never takes anything serious, like I tell people all the time, she's really a kid at heart. And then also like Christy and the coaching staff, they're lighthearted, so they allow us to have fun. But it's moments where we need to be serious, and we are serious. But majority of the time we having fun because you gotta understand the outside world was really trying to get inside this building. We just didn't let it. And having fun is a great way to kind of keep that.
The outside world was trying to get into this building, and we just didn't let it. Cheryl, oh Cheryl, hey Renee, they not like us, let me hear Renee, doom, they not like us, they not like, you're an idiot, Renee. Let's hear what Kelsey Mitchell had to say about some of the attention and notoriety she's been getting from some Fever fans. I know, folks, brace yourselves, Kelsey Mitchell's about to break down. Not.
But I think you're starting to get a little bit more shine from maybe the casual fan. And maybe some folks who maybe didn't know or haven't seen Indiana as much as they've seen this year.
I agree.
So what's that part like, getting that little bit more attention and getting a little bit more shine and getting the recognition that you deserve, but maybe weren't necessarily getting before?
No, it's a great question. I think that I think the reality of it is that I don't think people would have known without C-squared, so shout out to Caitlin. That's just the reality. I think she's done an unbelievable job of bringing, obviously her own fans and people that support her. But, for me, I kind of laugh at it and I embrace it at the same time because I've always kind of flew under the radar. I've always kind of been that person or that player.
Not anymore.
I'm very an introvert. So
not anymore.
Now I get to see the flip side of it. And it's kind of funny. I can laugh about it because I know it's come from a genuine place. But I embrace it from a standpoint of, like, people not guaranteed to see me play, and now that they do, I just hope I do right by it, I just hope I don't F it up.
All good money, Kelsey, all good money. Lyndon, pay that woman now. Pay Kelsey Mitchell now. And wait, while you're at it, let's renegotiate a few contracts. Let's bring Isabel Harrison and Dana Evans in too, right? You guys can come join the Indiana Fever. Isabel, hey, we need a big that can hit a midi consistently. That's not always Dantas. Isabel, come on. Hey, Dana, we do need a backup PG. So hey, if you want to come to India, if you're tired, if you're tired of your power forward getting all up in your videos, doing all the dancing, dressing up, trying to get all the attention on the sidelines, walking up to the coach, speaking to the coach, trying to get all the attention. Starting her own, if you're tired of it, I'm sure we're probably going to see Dana Evans and Isabel Harrison on the podcast, right? Right, Angel? I mean, Angel Reese, she woke up this morning and she had some very choice words to say to those supporters that were bullying Dana Evans and Isabel Harrison. Let's take a listen. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Who y'all want to see next? Huh? That's not really a response, is it? Woke up and remembered I'm not a rookie anymore. Huh, that's interesting. Folks, you guys know I don't read that slow. That's interesting. It's almost like she didn't address Angel Reese. You better address all your fans, Angel Reese. You better address all the Sky supporters because you are responsible for how the Sky fans are treating Kennedy Carter. Folks, I've actually come to the conclusion. That this situation right here with Kennedy Carter walking through the parking lot, this situation right here, these weren't Indiana Fever fans. These weren't Caitlin Clark fans.
Kennedy, have you got the chance?
These were Angel Reese fans mad at Kennedy Carter because she didn't hit Caitlin Clark hard enough. I've come to that conclusion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But I think I may be on to something. Folks, it's funny how the world goes round, right? In conclusion, it's unfortunate that they're crying, but that's sports, folks. It is what it is. Fans aren't going to be happy. Fans are going to say this. Fans are going to say that. Fans might call you names. They might be mean names. They might be racist names. They might be this name. They might be that. They definitely won't be your name if you're missing layups. I can tell you that. But that's what sports is. It's fans being fans. Am I going to disavow Chicago Sky fans because they said a couple mean things? No, I don't care. Folks, imagine what basketball players, can I just imagine what these male athletes literally go through? Imagine what they go through on not even a day-to-day, a minute-to-minute basis on all these social media accounts. When they play good, when they play bad, when they don't play at all. Imagine. And what I will say along those lines is that Chicago Sky fans and Indiana Fever fans, don't attack me here, might be the only fan bases that are honest enough with their team and doesn't sit here and kiss ass all day. If you play like shit, I don't care that you're a woman. I will treat you how I treat every other athlete I follow. And that is commendable. The stalking, I'm not for it. The death threats, I'm not for it, right? I'm not in support of people calling this person that word or that word. I'm not in support of racism. I'm not in support of harassment. But I don't care because that's how fans act. That's how fandom is. And you guys continue to say in the WNBA, I want equal this, I want equal that. Well, when the fans start treating you as equals to the male counterparts, don't cry a river. Cry me a river, cry me, cry me. Don't cry me a river. Turn your social media off. Suck it up and move on. It's the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. I appreciate everybody for listening. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Reese's Pieces, man. You guys are mean people. Take it easy, guys. We are in the venue Sunday.